Hello everybody, welcome to Zoe Bad Blood Collectibles, and today we got an awesome review for NECA Figures Gargoyles Hudson. Now, I just started my YouTube channel, so I had to have a chance to review all the other gargoyles that I have so far. So I'm starting with him, and then I'll make separate videos for the other four. I got one for Bronx, I got one for Goliath, one for Demona, and then one for Thalon. But today, this review is going to be strictly on, boom, your boy Hudson. Alright, so right here reads off on the box, Gargoyles, frozen in stone by day, flesh and blood, winged warriors by night. Awakening after 1,000 years, the band of powerful gargoyles find themselves transported to a time and place not their own. New York City, baby. Here, these misunderstood creatures battle modern-day barbarians and struggle to understand their strange new world. Gargoyles, the legends begin. Alright guys, so if you were a kid back in the 90s, in the early 90s, you will know that Gargoyles was a really awesome show. And the first two seasons were, really the first season was just awesome. Me being a kid back in the day, man, I just love the cartoon so much. And then I remember they brought out like the toys later on, like in late 90s, I believe, like 96, 97. And I had almost every creature on Christmas. I had like their whole line that they brought out. And I remember having this guy for sure. He was one of my favorite figures. I also had Goliath, but my mom didn't give me the original Goliath. She got me the one that where he was covered in all the stone. When he was covered in stone or waking up. And that figure was okay. She couldn't find the original one because it was already sold out. Back then, toys used to be a big thing. And it is now. They had their drop a couple years back. They're just now starting with all these collections again. But back then, toys were just at the highest point, I believe, since I've been here on this earth. And I have to say, NECA did an awesome job with Hudson. And not just with him, but with all the characters. And the good thing about this is, all four gargoyles plus the dog, I didn't have no problem with none of the wings. Other people on YouTube channels did. I didn't. So I got lucky with that. Now, another thing I do want to discuss is when you do purchase your gargoyle, be careful, guys. Like where you where you order it from. Like pre-orders, I don't do pre-orders. I really don't. Like I did a pre-order twice. One was for Goliath when they first mentioned that they were bringing him out. And I got on this boy like real fast. They said they was bringing them out in April or something like that. Pre-order started in April. They was coming out like in the summer. And I ordered from Big Bad Toy Store. And guys, I didn't even get my order till the following year. A whole year later, this thing comes at my door. Now I already went to Target and bought another one. It came out exactly when they announced it. It hit Target stores. I was able to get one, and there was also extra ones there. And to this day, you can still find Thalon and Demona and the dog Bronx. I mean, yeah, Bronx anywhere. So I'm just saying, like pre-orders, I just don't. I think that they take your money and they borrow your money. And you won't get that money back until after they're done using it, doing what they need to do to get other orders in because they don't have the product in here. And that kind of sucks. So I like, okay, I'm not going to do pre-orders no more. I did it again. One of them took my money and I never got it back. And then I did it again with Amazon. And for the Storm Collectible figure, Mataro, which I'm going to be reviewing soon as well. And order that dude, and I find out that everyone's getting them already on eBay. They had them on eBay, 3-day shipping, 4-day shipping, and I waited a month, and I waited another month, and I see everyone on Instagram posting this. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of it. So I got rid of them. I got rid of my pre-order, and I went on Amazon and paid an extra $50. I don't care. I want my product, and I want it now. When I pay for my money, I want it in the next week or so. And that's how I got this guy. Same thing. order on eBay, boom, he was there in 3 days. I don't mind spending an extra $20 for the figure, as long as it gets here. What's the use of paying $50 for the figure if it's not even gonna come to a year later? You'd be better off just getting it now, getting it over with. So I'm just telling you, as experience, like, if you want to pre-order, that's fine. Me, I prefer just spend the extra money and get it in hand in 3 or 4 days, other than waiting on them and depending on when they want to ship it to you. They could give it to a lot of the people that they know. A lot of these stores give it to a lot of famous YouTubers before you even get yours. You might get yours a year later, and I was just surprised. Now I have two Goliaths, and I don't know what to do with the other one. So the other one I'm gonna leave in the box. I have one on my shelf, which is this one with the wings closed. And that's it for the pre-orders and the purchases. Next, I'm going to tell you about the cartoon. The cartoon was really great. And it has great moments, and then it kind of fell off when it started going with start messing with the time zone. I got kind of confused, but I was a kid at the time. Probably understand it now if I watch it again, but I haven't got a chance to watch it lately. I did watch the first season though. And man, it's just great. That's when cartoons was great back then. So next thing, I just want to know, like, in the comment section below, are you all in for this line? I know that we got Lexington that still got to come out, Brooks, and we still have, I forgot the I think it's Egon. I forgot the other guy, the chubby one. Forgot his name, and I can't even think of it right now. But are you still in? We still have 1, 2, 3, 3 figures left in this line. Plus, that's not even including Xanatos and his robotic machine gargoyles, which are in the form of Goliath that they showed at the that they had at the recent show, and those look good as well. And I can't wait till they come out with Xanatos, because I'm definitely gonna get him. I'm gonna get his suit, and I'm also gonna get the other 2 suits as well. And then I'll be complete with this line. Goliath's daughter, maybe I get it or not, but I'm just hoping that they all come with folded wings, because these wings are crazy. The wingspan on these things, you're not going to be able to hardly get them to be... I probably have to buy a whole shelf just for these guys, because their wings are so big. So I'm hoping that they do like they did with Goliath and bring out more wings. I did see foldable wings for Demona, so when is it coming? What figure is coming with? Don't know yet. So that's it for that. Also, I'm gonna now turn it over to Hudson. Like, we're gonna move Goliath out the way, and just to show you, like, my figures that I have of this line. There you go. You have this dude right here. Zoom up on him. That's Daylong right there, and I love the way they made him. His face, you can barely see it right here. And then I also have Demona. And they did an awesome job with her. Only thing I hate is the way they made her face swap out. I hate the way that they made, instead of just making a complete head, they just change out the face. And sometimes that gets annoying because the face do fall out. But overall, she's an awesome figure. I had no problem with her wings. And then I have my Goliath, which is my first figure. And like, he's my everything right now. And Goliath is just the man. But he can't be no better without Hudson. Hudson was like kind of like the wise one out of the clan. He's an older gargoyle. He's older than, I think, Goliath. But this dude is just, he's always been one of my favorite characters out of the gargoyles. And then we have Bronx here, who's his dog. And he's always stood by the side of Hudson as well. And they did a really good job with him. I will do a separate review on him as well. Now, let's get these out the way. Put these on the side for now. Alright, so now we have Hudson. I have right here all of his accessories that he comes with. He comes with 4 pairs, 2 pairs of extra hands, so 6 all together, with a holding hand for a sword. He also comes with a sword right here. I don't know if you can see it. Focus. There it goes. So the sword looks really, really good. It looks kind of cartoonish, but with a real realism touch as well. And I like for the fact that they put a holster on him where he can have his sword on the side of him, just like in the cartoons. Also, we're gonna go over his head swappable right now. The way they made his face was just perfect. I love both of the way, both faces, the way they did the figure. And look at that, guys. Perfect. And this just looks like sweet right here. And then we also got this one right here. See it up here. See if I can get it right. So look at his head right there. And he just looks amazing, guys. I'm talking about Neca did an awesome job with him. And he looked just like he walked out of the cartoon with a little bit of a realism touch. And they went all out on these figures. If you look at his wings, he has holes in them because he's an older gargoyle. If you look at the detail on his pants, everything just looked really good, and you could tell they really took their time with this. You turn it around this way. I love the way the back of him looks. Like, they went all out. There's no shortness on this figure right here. Okay? So, his wings are really stuck on him. You don't have to worry about him going down or leaning down. And you can easily fix that if it does. All you do is put, I saw other people put like paper towel in there and put it in there. But I had to do it on none of my figures. I got lucky. But anyways, look at this guy. Just the way he looks, the way he stands, he just looks awesome. Now he has an ab crunch, but a little one right here. And you can twist him right here. You can also twist him right here. He has his little belly right here, kind of like a ball. You can turn it that way, turn it that way. You can almost twist him all the way over if you want. Almost. Also, he has a double jointed elbow right here, but you know, it's kind of tight right now with mine. I didn't use no hot water or anything like that. So he's kind of tight. But other than that, he has a double joint in his elbow right here. He has a swivel at the bicep swivel. His hands, you can move front and back. And those are swappable as well. Also, he has this toe articulation right here, just a little. Right here, he has another ankle swivel right here and a rocker. Also, his knees are not double jointed, they're just regular knees, which is cool for me. They go back that far and they go forward that far, so that's good enough for me. But overall, guys, this thing looks sweet, and they did an awesome job with him. And now I think I want to switch his head out, so let me see if I can do that real quick. Give me a second. His head came off really easy, guys. And not bad. A lot of their figures, like the head on Goliath comes off easy as well. But it still stay on there. Only thing I wish Neca would have did is make their hair a little bit softer. Where that way we can have these characters look up. Because some of them can't look up with their wings. Because their wings are in the way. And then Goliath, even with his foldable wings, he don't have much of articulation in his head. But right here, boom, look at this. He's yelling, let's put a sword in his hand. See which way is that? Boom. This is my first time ever having this thing in my hand. I got it yesterday. I wanted to do a video, but I got off late and I was tired. So I just made a little short video. But man, seeing this thing on the front porch, man, I was so happy. I felt like a kid again. And then look at this guy. This looked just like in the cartoons. And it, like he just walked straight out of the TV or something. This dude just looks sweet. Change his other hand real quick. Only thing that I have wrong with these figures for the fact that their wings are so big. I wish they could fold them like into two, but then it would take away the look. But overall, look at that, guys. He looks great, and he looks like he's about to kill somebody, and he's about to attack somebody. Let me see if I can fix it where you guys can see it a whole lot better, like the way I see it. Now I got his tail on here for now. just to hold them up because these things are heavy. So I'll probably use peg holes for these from Neca. So once again, this is his other head, the head that comes with the figure as well, and that's when he's alright, and this is when he's angry. So good job, Neca. I'm so happy to have Hudson. He was one of my, out of all the Gargoyles figures besides Goliath and Demona, he was my next one. Like, I gotta have it. Daylon, I kind of passed up on him a couple times. Then I finally ended up getting him, and I got him at a regular Target for the regular price, so that wasn't bad. I didn't have to pay extra like I did with Hudson. I mean, like I did with Demona and Hudson as well. So now I'm gonna stand him up next to Demona. I'm gonna have her stand up next to him if the wings don't get caught. Let me see if we could do this. So here's Demona. Seems like she's gonna be a little bit taller than Hudson because of the head. But I'm gonna stand him like that for now. And here's Daylon. And overall, I didn't want to get this guy only because he looked just like Goliath. I wasn't like totally sold on the figures yet. I was just gonna get the originals, but I ended up getting them because you might as well. And that's how he stands next to Hudson as well. And that's the same height as Goliath. Almost the same thing, just different face and different paint job. So Neca did a really good job with them. Sorry for the shaky camera. Trying to put it back. It's just that these things are so big, you kind of like have to like try to figure it out. But if you look at Daylon, the way that they capture this dude is just like he looks like a total like, I'm about to do something to you. And he looks evil as ever with his red eyes. But you can't see it right here so much because I gotta get a focus. And I really apologize about that. But anyways, we'll do a review on him separate. But I'm gonna put him back up here where he belongs for now. Since that their wings are so massive, it's kind of hard to even like hold these figures in place. Especially when you're trying to do a video with limited space. Also, Demona, I love the way they did her earrings on her. I love the way they did her sculpt on her. Her face looked good. Come on, focus. So her face looked good. Her body looked good. The sculpt on her body is really, really good. And I love for the fact that none of these are like used parts. All these are brand new. So that's why it's taking so long for them to come out with each figure, because they all have their different shape and size. Besides Goliath and Daylon. That's probably why Daylon came out so fast after Goliath did. But Demona just looks great from head to toe. That's how she looks. And she also have her screaming head. But I'm not going to do it right now because this is not a review for Demona. We'll say that one for another video. So let me know what you think in the comments below, section below. Like and subscribe. Help me support my channel. And I just want to know if y'all like all in this line. This line kind of remind me of the Avatar line. It just came out of nowhere, and boom, there it was. And now I'm collecting them. But I'm a huge fan of Gargoyles, so why not get all the figures? I got 3 more left, baby. I gotta get them. And then I will have the whole clan. And then after that, I'm start going after Xanatos and all the machines and stuff. So let me know who you would like to see next on my channel, and like and subscribe. Adios.